So this video is a reply to the creators who made a video on the way Valorant was overhyped and how it is now already dying. First of all, I want to clear out that I'm making this video as someone who enjoys playing Valorant and that I also came from CSGO, hence I'm a person who enjoys these types of games. So take this video with a grain of salt. You know, at its peak height of the game, Valorant reached a ridiculous viewership on Twitch, such as 1.7 million viewers to be exact. But at the release of the game, which was on June 2nd, 2020, it obviously didn't stir up much hype as it did in the beta, which was understandable, as during the beta phase, people were honestly just watching people streaming Valorant just so they can earn a beta key to play the game. But when the game actually came out, they didn't need to do that anymore, so as everyone can just download the game. Hence, the reduction in viewership was understandable, at least for me. From what I can see, at least for my group of friends who don't play Valorant, they saw how the game was extremely slow paced when compared to casual shooters such as COD, Warzone, Battlefield, and even to some extent CSGO. Due to this, some people will just in the end never play the game, but to those who actually played it, the game is extremely fun and enjoyable, even though it can be sometimes raging and dead, but no matter what, I still come back to it, as most other people are just like me. I know when we look at the stats for Valorant since its beta phase, it's just a downward trend. But what most people just skip over is the overall prize money and industry that surrounds the game. As RIOT just made it so easy for anyone to host a tournament, with local tournaments increasing the popularity of the game. The official tournaments just shows how much interest there is in the game, with the Ignition series having an average prize money of $15,000 to $25,000, to now the first strike tournaments having $100,000, with a few B tier tournaments happening every week now. Which just in that shows how many people in the industry has faith in the game. But don't take my word for it, take the developers' word, as they have announced the future of the scene with the new Valorant Champions League. Basically the ATP tour for Valorant basically. To end the video, I'm gonna let Shroud sum this whole video up for me.
Dude, Valorant, like, Valorant's just gonna hit, and it's gonna hit hard.
Yeah, once land starts pumping out, dude, it's gonna grow, it's gonna explode.
Right, it has the perfect recipe right now, right? It's just like, CS numbers are dipping, but to be fair, CS strives on land, right? So that's why they're dipping. Obviously, once land comes back, it'll be a little different, but still, if Valorant nails the timing of coming to LAN and like tournaments are popping off, it's gonna blow the fuck up even more than it already has.
I definitely think, no doubt about it, it's gonna take the #1 FPS spot, like for esports.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I can't
easily.
see it not like at all.
Yeah, so basically don't trust everything you hear on the internet and check out the statistics yourself and actually play the game and see if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, that's fair. But if you do like it, that explains why people are still playing it. Yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. If you do enjoy the video, please do leave a like, as it takes me hours to write and edit this video. Until next time, see you guys later.